Weiter geht's hier im Stream mit einem englischsprachigen Gast, deswegen geht's jetzt auch weiter in Englisch. Yeah, welcome to our stream here from Spiel. You're the designer of Between Two Cities. We have the name is
yes,
Ben.
Matthew O'Malley.
You're the Matthew.
And Ben Rosset is here as well, but he is in the Morning Players booth.
Okay, so Matthew O'Malley, sorry,
yes.
From Between Two Cities from Stonemaier games. First, the basics, how many players, how long, how expensive? This is
yes.
always the critical question, how expensive here in Essen?
Okay, here in Essen it is €30. The game is 3 to 7 players, but it also has a 1 and a 2 player variant, and the game plays in about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay, so what's it all about? Can you give us a quick overview over Between
yes.
Two Cities?
Yes, very quickly. You have been hired to develop 2 city centers, but they don't trust it to only one person. So you have to develop 1 city center with the player to your right, and 1 city center with the player to your left. But there's only one winner at the end of the game. Your score is the lower of your 2 cities. So you have to do the best you can with both partners in order to win the game.
Okay. And how do you do that?
You do that. It's a drafting game, a tile laying game. As you play your city out, this is a completed city at the end of the game.
At the end, okay.
Yes.
So you have these tiles and you put it together during the game?
And you put them all together during the game. And then each one of the tile types scores separately. So shops here, you try to get them all in a row, and these shops would score for 16 points, and the different tile types score differently. So it's primarily a matter of trying to figure out with your partners what's the best way to develop your city with what you have in your hand at the time.
So each player has this in front of him?
No.
Right? No.
Each player has 1 to the right and 1 to the left.
Okay. But also one. Okay. So between. Now I understand.
Each player is between 2 cities.
Between 2 cities, right? It's player, city, player, city, player, city.
Yes.
Okay, yes. I got it. So yeah. Right. And each round you kind of when it's your turn you build both cities or?
Yes. So each turn you draw tiles. You have 7 tiles in your hand at the beginning. You choose 2 of them to play. Pass the other 5 to the left. They're going to go to the next player. And of your 2 tiles, you reveal them. At this point, you talk with your other partners and figure out which tile will go to the right and which tile will go to the left.
Simultaneously?
Yes, simultaneously. They can go either way, and you're also discussing where in the city the tile will go.
Okay, so it's possible that my right player would say, I want this tile in our city,
yes.
And the other players, no, this tile belongs in our city.
Exactly.
Yep. So I got it, okay. And how long does you said it already?
20-25 minutes.
So it's short, it's you would say it's still a family game or more like a little more complex, I would say, with the scoring?
It's slightly more complex, but plenty of children can also play. Yep.
Okay, cool. And would you give us some more examples of the different...
Of the scoring?
Yes, definitely.
Sure. So we have the shops here. We have factories. Let me pull out a couple of other tiles here so we can do this. So let's see if I can find some. I haven't found any factories yet.
Okay.
Sorry.
These are kind of restaurants.
There we go.
Okay.
So here's a factory. I'm not quite sure where to put it there.
Yes.
For the factories, you look at all of the different cities at the table, and the city that has the most factories, this gold medal, gets 4 points per factory. The city with the second most factories gets 3 points per factory, and all the rest get 2 points per factory. Okay. The ties are very friendly, so if there are 2 for first place, they both get 4 points, and there's still a second place.
And what's with these tokens, or what you call it?
Yes,
Meeples?
These are the city tokens. So each city gets 1 of these tokens.
To identify the city, like
to
this is
identify
Paris,
the city.
in a way, or...
And at the end of the game, let's say we have the Taj Mahal here. At the end of the game, you count the score for that city on the scoreboard using a matching token.
Okay.
Finally, let's say these were my two cities. My score is the lower of the two.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got 46 points this game.
Very cool, very cool.